Yup. Okay, so I don't like smartwatches. And that's because one, they can be very distracting, due to notifications, always having to check my watch when I'm doing something maybe serious. And secondly, because the ones that actually works are overpriced, like the Apple Watch Ultra or the newly released Galaxy Watch Ultra. But then I got introduced to this watch right here, the itel Smartwatch Horizon. And I must say, it made me rethink the second reason I mentioned earlier. That is, it actually works and it's not pricey. Okay, now let's start with the price, yeah? I bought the itel Smartwatch Horizon from itel store on Jumia for 40,000 naira. And that is like $30. The watch comes with just some paperwork in the box and a 2-pin charger with no charging head, which is kind of weird because when you look at the charging port, it's actually 4 pins. Secondly, the bands are fixed. I really wish they were detachable like we have with Apple Watches. So we can be able to replace it with maybe more fancy bands and stuff, but we don't get that also. And then when you look to the right, you will see we have 3 buttons, which are the switch button, the sport mode button, and in between them, the dynamic crown. The switch button, as the name sounds, is to turn on and off the watch, while the sport mode button, when you press it, takes you straight to the exercise screen where you can select a particular exercise you want to start, and then your watch will monitor your progress as you engage in that exercise. Now, one thing I did in this case was to see how accurate the step counter was. I actually counted 1,000 steps, and it was pretty impressive. The watch recorded 1,003 steps. I think I will make a short form of that. So you want to follow my social media platform on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I will leave all the links on the screen and also in the description, so you get to see that content and more like that. Now, the dynamic crown, first of all, it lets you access all the watch functions, and then also lets you scroll through each and every one of them. Now, scrolling through this watch is pretty smooth, and that's because it has a 60 Hz refresh rate for the 1.43 inches AMOLED screen that it comes with. The watch also has 1,000 nits of peak brightness, so you won't have to stress to see what's on your watch face outdoors. Now, there are 3 vital information about this watch I couldn't really get despite my extensive research. The first is I couldn't find any IP rating for this watch, so I guess we will not have to take it close to water at all. Secondly, I could not also find the exact processor that powers it. And thirdly, I could not find the exact mAh of the battery, whether it's 300 or 500. And these are pretty vital information that helps anybody who wants to buy know what they are buying, but we don't get them at all. Now, setting up the watch is very simple. Just turn it on, select the language you want, which is English in this case, scan the barcode that will take you to the Google Play Store to download this application called Hawo Fit app, or HAWO Fit app, whatever. Now, this app is a very good complement to the watch. In fact, most of the fun things you will get to do with this watch has to be done in the app. For example, you can have access to change watch faces by selecting from the more than 100 options that you have on the app. But right here on the watch, you only have about 5 options. Now, on the app, when you select the one you want, you can then install it to your watch. Or you can even customize it by selecting a color or a picture from your gallery, or even a video. Now, once you install it to the watch, it becomes your watch face, which is pretty cool and flexible. When you swipe from the top, it reveals quick settings like silent mode, do not disturb, or watch screen brightness and stuff like that. A swipe from the bottom will show you all your recent notifications, neatly arranged according to the apps. And when you swipe to the left, you will see first the activity ring, then the heart rate, then the blood oxygen level, stress level, sleep, music, and weather. these are premium features that you get to pay highly for more expensive smartwatches. Now let's round up this video by talking about some things you get to do every single day, but this watch just makes it easier for you to do those things. For example, you can actually initiate calls from the watch itself without touching your phone. Of course, it's common knowledge that you can use it to receive calls, but I'm talking about initiating calls, which honestly can be very useful. But first, what you have to do is go to app, tap on contact, and then tap on this plus sign to add some contacts and then synchronize it with your watch. So you can then just go to contacts on your watch and initiate the call, like I said, without touching your phone. Secondly, you can use your watch to find your phone, or use your phone to find your watch. Now, the third function I want to talk about is, let's say you are alone and you need to take a selfie, a picture. You can actually control the phone's camera remotely using your watch. Now, to do that, you just launch the camera from the application, the watch application, and then you're good to go. Take note, however, that this only works for pictures for now. Yeah. Now, the last one I want to talk about is listening to music on your watch without your phone. The condition, however, is that the music has to be downloaded in your phone, and then you have to synchronize it with your watch, which you once again have to do with the Fit app that I'll be talking about. So yeah, you can see this watch contains some really nice functionalities that just makes your everyday life pretty easier. Now, these are not the only nice features you can do. I can't definitely cover all of them in this video. So when you get yours, you can explore more. But the truth is this, these features, these nice features won't make so much sense if the battery of this watch is nothing to write home about. So how good is the battery of this watch? Well, if you ask me, I would say it is very good. For me, it's lasted like 3 days plus without charging it, but I'm not really a heavy user. I just use the activity ring and of course 1 or 2 notifications and stuff like that. So it's going to last 3 to 4 days. Yeah. Charging this watch also doesn't take so much time. And I will also say that the idle time is pretty good. I left it idle for about 12 hours and I lost just 3%. So in terms of battery life, yeah, this watch marks good. So there you have it. Everything you need to know about the itel Smartwatch Horizon. Would you be buying this watch for $30 or for 40,000 naira? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, this is not the only watch I actually got. I also got this one right here. It's the Oraimo Smartwatch Nova V. And I will be making a review of this one next after this. So subscribe to the channel so you get to see my review of this watch also. I will see you in that video.